Morning guys, heading towards another breakfast joint today, but a new destination altogether. My meeting point is showing about 44 minutes from here. Power the Phantom Beast. They'll be gone. Seriously. Sorry doggy if I scared you, didn't mean to. Jai Mata Di. Lovely decoration. It's so special for everyone. Everybody does something of their choice. For us riders, Sunday is the day that we all look forward for, because you just want to get onto your bike and ride. Sorry my dear friend, can't give you a lift. To change the horn, there's something called the Denali Sound Bomb Mini, which produces about 113 decibels of sound, I'm told, and is pretty loud, and it actually sounds nice as well. I have a different angle of the GoPro today, guys and girls. Let me know if this is better, because this is basically I put my GoPro upside down. You see in the mirrors, can you see that? Yeah, it's upside down. Now the reason is because it'll capture the footage from a very different point of view. So with this new point of view, you should be able to see the petrol tank, the small little box I've got here for storage, and then it kind of puts you out from here. So it basically looks like you're sitting pretty much inside the bike. I tried some shots with this point of view and I found it quite immersive. It's lovely, the weather. 22 degrees now, because I'm just hitting a green lush patch of road, so it gets to 22 degrees. You know, if it gets even below that, it's even fun riding at that temperature, because you don't get tired when it is cold. Oh, I love, see that, it's gone to 19 degrees now. When I was at home, it was 24, then 22, and it's 19. This city is swelling and developing. Brilliant to be a part of a growing city. I have fuel for about 213 kilometers, which is quite good, but today the ride will be over 200 kilometers, so hence I will have to fuel up. Vehicle stats 34, 42, temperature, the air pressure looks fine. I don't need to kind of fill any air. Also, I have a BMW group as well, riding to riding on the same old highway that I've been always riding, and I said no, I'm not joining you guys here. Oh, 33 minutes, 18 kilometers away still. Sorry, overtaking from the left, but unfortunately that's the only way that you can filter through the traffic. I've got to be careful with my phone, because the phone holder seems to be giving away. For now, following the GPS to meet up, 26 minutes, 14 kilometers. The traffic is building up at 6:25 in the morning. That's the Bentley showroom, and I think people are planning for a ride. You know what, the riding culture in Hyderabad is slowly picking up. So the advantage of riding with a group or even with a fellow buddy is that when you all agree for a time to, then you realize the fact that there's somebody waiting for you, right? So you then tend to get up early, get ready quickly, and at least start much earlier than what you would have otherwise if you were riding solo, especially me. If I'm riding solo, then I would have got up maybe at about 6:30 now, which is now, and then take an hour to head out. Sometimes I would even get up at 7:30 and then head out at 9 o'clock. Why is there so much of traffic?
Wondering what I'm trying to do? I'm just getting into the phone book using my TFT screen. The phone is connected to the screens, right? So I'm going through the phone book to try and connect to my friend who's waiting, and you can actually search for the number yourself and then dial. What a feature it is.
Hi Manu, have you reached already? Acha, you've reached the meeting point, because it's showing 5 kilometers away from me still. I saw that. Okay, chalo. I'll see you. Bye. So fuel done. There it's got recalibrated. 300, and you can see how fast it's going. 366 kilometers I can go now. So I found a bottle of water. Keep yourself hydrated. Motorcycle riding dehydrates you. Best part of this gloves is you can actually use this to operate your phone. Not advisable though. Use live location. It's a nice bike, the 850 GS, and he's got a lovely pair of riding shoes from the BMW brand. Look at them, they're very nice, but a tad bit expensive also. A very experienced rider with me today, has been riding most parts of the country is what I'm told. Let me just get the windscreen up now that I'm getting a bit of a blast. It's nice to interact with such people because you learn a lot about riding. And when I chat up with him today, I'll ask him what will be a good, decent first long ride, which I've never done. My rides have been like 150, 200 kilometers one way. You know, we both are not connected through the mesh because both of us use a very basic Sena equipment, so hence we can't connect each other. But ideally, if you had a Sena which can connect through the mesh technology, then it's brilliant because we both can just chat and just talk a bit while we're cruising. The gentleman is literally filtering the traffic in the most professional manner. Oh, we've come into a bit of an off-road journey, so I'm not too sure if the camera recorded the entire trip for me and my friend to come here. This is a bit of a broken patch, but very nice. So there's a reservoir here that we came, so we did a bit of off-roading. So it takes you through a village. It's bright, it's getting a bit warm now. This is a very, very typical village, as you can see. Hello! Mud houses with the stones. Oh, my friend in the front is literally ripping off, taking the advantage of the adventure setup. Trust me, if you come to this part of the road, if you come to these kind of, oh, look at that. So that's the reservoir we've been. So there's a dam on the other side. We're not going there, but it's a reservoir. It's nice to be coming here. So ride is only an excuse at the end of the day. It's about coming here, spending some time doing that ride, and then heading back home. Lush green fields, very nice. A friend of mine is just ripping. So for these roads, just get up, and then you know it makes it less jarring and painful if you stand up this way and just go through it. And that's why ADVs are built for this kind of terrain. So all the bumps and potholes doesn't filter into your body because your legs are absorbing it along with your bike, so you feel less fatigued. Yeah, it was a nice ride today. Really enjoyed it. We've just come out of one of the finest highways. I mean, at least I've ridden so far with this bike. Or I love this highway. This highway actually goes to Bombay, Pune. You know, after riding in the broken patches and coming on the tarmac, I mean, this is just brilliant. Well, this is a service road of the highway, but the highway itself is amazing, man. Okay, there is shade here. We'll park it in the shade. So it looks good. We had some breakfast at the roadside hotel out there. I mean, I was telling I'm in love with this highway. So the only disadvantage I've seen is that because on this highway really couldn't find to get any water anywhere. So I think the only disadvantage is that when you're riding on a highway and you want to drink water, and if you don't have a hydration pack with you, then you have to stop, get your top case open, and then open your top case and then drink water. When you're riding, I think trying to cover distance is key. You got to cover maximum distance that is possible. Hmm? This is the police checking out here. Elections, right? This is absolutely fun highway, man. What a highway, what a highway. Can you see this? I'm doing almost 138. You don't feel a bit. I'm doing almost 134, 135. I've done 140 also. The way this bike cocoons you from the wind blast, it's just next level, guys. Just next level. I could tuck a little bit underneath it, but it doesn't make sense. This is how you ride the bike. Wow! I really like this highway, man. I don't mind coming back here again. This is one hell of a highway in terms of its quality. Brilliant. You know, there's so much of wind blast on the road today, but my helmet would not buff it. I don't feel any drag. The way the bike is cutting through the wind and the way the tank and the windshield cocoons your body, you feel you're driving a car almost. But for the wind noise that probably seeps into ear, I've got my earplugs, so which is okay. But that's the only thing which is intrusive. Otherwise, man, this is... The way this bike accelerates in road mode, I'm riding road mode on this thing. It's just insane, man. Insane. Okay.